Sick of it all.
Hello, xin chào các bạn. Chào mừng các bạn quay lại với kênh của mình nha. Hôm nay mình lại tiếp tục con The Witcher 3 nha. Để mình coi. Mình cũng bỏ khoảng 2 tuần rồi không có chơi. Đây. Hồi bữa là đang đi tìm cái thằng Dandelion nè, Dandelion, thằng bạn của thằng Geralt này nè. Bây giờ để mình coi. Rồi đến nhà tắm đi. Đến nhà tắm làm điều tra gì đây?
Anybody there? Open up.
Tại vì cái thằng Dandelion này nó biết tung tích của con Siri nè. Bây giờ nhưng mà phải tìm được cái thằng này rồi mới tìm được tung tích của con Siri được. Mà thằng này nó thì nó rất là đầu qua, biết bao nhiêu con ghệ. Hồi bữa là đi tìm từng con ghệ của nó nói chuyện rồi tìm nó mà không có thấy được. Bận việc gì?
Busy with what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt xứ Rivia.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Hôm nay mình đang live trực tiếp nha các bạn. Còn mấy lần trước thì mình chỉ quay video lại rồi up lên. Mình thấy vậy cực quá thôi up trực tiếp luôn cho nó nhanh. Tại vì con game này nó cũng không có đến đổi nặng nên live trực tiếp cũng không có ảnh hưởng gì tới chất lượng đó, chất lượng hình ảnh.
Let's go.
Đủ quần áo ở đâu? Trận chuồng luôn. Tụi mày có cái gì xài được không? Toàn là tắm không? Nhà tắm công cộng nè. Ôi véo kìa.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
Thằng Lùng nè. Thằng Lùng này cũng là bạn của thằng Geralt với Dandelion luôn.
Reuven, your guest. Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia. Good to see you again. As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you? I'm a Witcher. Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although... Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men. What the fuck's he on about? Plowing for...
Ủa cái này không phải là cái thằng Lùng mà bạn mình hả ta? Sao nhìn giống như assassin hả? Sát thủ hả?
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it. Any weapons tucked away? Just a few.
Lấy cái gì vậy?
first ever party with my prick hanging out.
Shut up and fight.
Don't want it, stay. Got it. Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleveland.
Người lùn. Mình lộn với cái thằng người lùn bạn của thằng Geralt này rồi. Nhìn hai đứa giống nhau quá. Cần gặp Hurrison nói chuyện với hắn.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Hắn sẽ giúp tôi tìm một người.
He's gonna help me find someone. Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life. I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Horson? Find me first.
Lùn này bú láo gì?
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Tránh gây chiến hả? Tại sao?
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Chắc thế lực nó mạnh.
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again.
Đúng rồi, chiến tranh không giải quyết được vấn đề.
Problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Mấy gã cộng sự có biết gì về quá khứ của anh không?
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue though.
Đồng bạc nó ở đâu?
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildor, but you'll have to enter through the bits. Endure the stench of poverty on the way.
Đi tìm kiếm đủ thứ.
Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Nhà của hắn ở đâu?
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Đến lúc tôi đi tìm rồi.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Anh vẫn liên lạc với Radovid chứ?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Con game này nó đối thoại rất là nhiều.
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything, not anyone, and especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Có biết chuyện gì đã xảy ra với Dandelion không?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Sao khó chịu thế?
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless...
Nói chuyện nhiều vãi. Ghê ta.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Có một cái mật thất ở dưới chỗ phòng tắm của thằng này luôn.
Oh, Bart, stop that, now!
Bad. Bart makes Dziki Gon joyful.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. But less thinky. But less think.
Bắt đầu bắt bớt suy nghĩ, bắt bớt buồn. Anh kiếm đâu ra một con John vậy.
From Zerikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Dziki Bart take. Good Dziki.
Good Dziki. Anh đưa tôi đến đây làm gì?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God. Then boom! Jorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of mine.
20 tấn vàng.
Stuff, and you will help me get it back.
Không tự xử lý được
Why
hả?
don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a Witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Được rồi, tao sẽ giúp mày.
I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Có nhân chứng nào không?
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Giá trị chỗ đó là bao
How
nhiêu?
much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfun.
Tài sản xài tảng lóng lánh mất hết rồi. Lũ trộm đột nhập qua cái lỗ này à.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh no. Boom.
Boom.
Bad luck won't go.
À, bị thả khí độc vô rồi con này nó ngất nên nó không có canh được.
Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom, giải thích được không?
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion, big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Nấm độc, ý anh là gì?
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Part through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe.
Con này dễ thương ha.
Sleep go. Your phone gone.
Nhìn bên ngoài hầm hố nhưng mà trong tính cách thấy còn nít ha.
Now, stiff up a lip.
Đã thử tìm lũ trộm chưa?
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Con gì đó là con gì?
Mind describing
Cái nhiệm vụ này nói nhiều ghê luôn á.
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it?
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Mình xem xét cái cống.
Should have been on the sewers. Got any more of that pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest, but it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Mình còn một đống nhiệm vụ phụ.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall.
Wow.
Shouldn't go into the without taking that antidote. Must have been one powerful blast. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb.
Uống thuốc giải độc hả?
Now what? I'm not finding pieces of it. Could be the current swept them away. Close.
Có cái mẹ gì ở đây đâu. Không có gì hết.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat. silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Ừ.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Tôi điều tra xong rồi.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Rủ trộm ra chất kho báu qua lên thuyền.
Dropped out of the crates, left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography.
Tự nhiên bị mất rồi giờ bắt tao phải đi tìm.
Anything at all.
Tao điều tra cho thôi chứ. Quả bơm ở trong ống cống.
Bomb was inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers.
Nói chuyện mà cứ móc mỉa nhau.
Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting.
Đây.
Something floating on the surface. Oil looks like. silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Yeah. Nhân tiện Happen không phải là nghi phạm sao?
What about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witchers know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Để xem dưới đáy có gì.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Xử đi.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around.
Đúng rồi.
As I do it.
Nãy giờ mất dạy nhiều rồi đó.
Start.
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Nãy mình thấy ở đâu đây có cái nhiệm vụ. Đây, đúng rồi. Đây cái nhiệm vụ phụ luôn phải không? Không biết nhiệm vụ hay là hợp đồng Witcher nữa ta. Nếu mà nhiệm vụ phụ thì mình phải nhận. Để không nó sẽ bị biến mất. Đây một cái. Kệ đi, đi tìm trước. Đi lại nhận cái nhiệm vụ trước đi tính. Thôi, đi bộ đi cho nó nhanh. Ở đâu ta? Bên đây chứ. Để mình ngồi thiền lại cho trời cho nó sáng tí. Trời tối tối khó chịu.
Don't be brash.
Cho mày có
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
à đến gặp Rosa hả?
Got a meeting.
Giải kiếm á hả?
A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Nhiệm vụ phụ. Ở đây một cái nữa. Mình phải đi nhận hết. Để sau này lỡ mình có đi qua vùng đất mới, nhiệm vụ phụ này nó sẽ không bị mất. Tại vì nhiệm vụ phụ con game này hình như có ảnh hưởng tới cốt truyện, nên mình không có muốn. Với lại mình phải trải nghiệm hết. Còn mấy cái hợp đồng Witcher thì có thể nó dài quá, mình sẽ làm một cái video khác. Còn ở đây mình chỉ lướt qua nhiệm vụ phụ và cốt truyện thôi.
Intolerance and superstition have always been a fool's remit. Pardon me.
Đây toàn người giàu không hả? Gái điếm hạng sang. Gái điếm hạng sang.
Black ones, Redanians. Long as they pay, don't hit.
Ủa mình đi lộn rồi hả ta? Địch. Nhảy vậy mà cũng chết nữa, xăm cứt vậy. Xăm vậy. Nhảy có chút xíu mà chết. Quái vật này nọ tán cho mấy cái mà không chết, mà tự cầu thang mà rớt xuống mà chết. Nản.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause. His sins shall be forgiven. Only unwavering faith.
Yes.
Gái mại dâm hả? Đủ. Cái này mà là gái á hả? Nản. Thôi em xinh. Đây.
Yes.
Heard you play for high stakes here.
Firstly, we must have the proper effects. Let's have a look at the shall we? As I thought, let's return once we've collected better cards, And 1,000 crowns for the buy-in, of course.
What's the hurry, my prince?
Cái này là nhiệm vụ đi đánh bài.
Deepest apologies.
Well, it only just stopped.
Sup, this might be a chance to play.
That hurts.
Geralt of Rivia is enough.
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself.
Gì đây?
But the book has a...
All right, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at...
Be glad to look over.
Này bán sách. Chả có gì.
I'd buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Đâu vô được nhà của nó đây?
Oh, that's bad luck.
Footprints. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Rồi giải mã nữa. Nhiệm vụ đâu mà tới tấp. Sang kho báu. Phải giải mã. Căng à. Đặt cái bình rượu phải không?
12:45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Mở cửa nè.
Secret room. Stain. Probably where Dandelion and his colonels planned the heist. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium? Looks like they made the bomb here. Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Giờ mình sẽ đi xuống hầm. Chắc ai tới tìm rồi. Đây. Con chết à?
Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Chờ đã, sao anh lại đến đây?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately?
Như cái biểu.
If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
All right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Trong khi anh ngồi đây chơi.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Manga.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Tôi không tin Mango sẽ sẵn lòng ra nói bất cứ điều gì.
Doubt Manga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Chít và tôi tất cả đã là quá khứ. Đúng rồi, phải vậy đi.
Information's out of date. We are not.
Yes, I know.
Mình phải chung thủy với con Yen, bởi vì nếu mà mình bắt cá hai tay vừa bắt con Yen và con Chít á, là cái kết thúc game nó sẽ rất là bi đát. Sẽ không còn em nào ở cạnh mình nữa. Rồi mình sẽ chọn con Yen thôi, con Chít chỉ làm nhiệm vụ chung thôi chứ không có dính dáng gì tình cảm hay gì nữa. Dạ, dặn rồi, anh không cần phải bác bỏ chuyện ấy dữ dội vậy. Không cố ý làm tổn thương em.
Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Hope not. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere. And Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Gặp Chít tại điện thờ, vào bến cảng, vào nửa đêm. Ok. Biến ra luôn ghê ta. Nó pháp sư mà, nó giống như hệt con Yen vậy. Con Yen cũng là pháp sư, rồi con Chít cũng là pháp sư. Rồi bây giờ ngồi thiền cho tới nửa đêm.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Manga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Không phiền giải thích chuyện này chứ.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Manga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Em thực sự muốn làm việc này sao?
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free
Nói thật sự là thằng nào chơi game này cũng đều muốn chọn hai, chọn Yen và con Chít luôn. Nhưng mà tất nhiên là các bạn vẫn có thể bắt cá hai tay được, nhưng mà kết thúc game nó sẽ rất là bi đát. Còn nếu mà chọn con Yen thôi, thì tới cuối game nó sẽ khác.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then?
Còn vừa chọn gen mà vừa chọn cheat là tới cuối game là các bạn nhớ theo dõi mình chơi game này, chơi con game này tới phần kết thúc nha. Có thể các bạn cũng tham khảo trên mạng cũng có vậy, rất là nhiều kết thúc con game này. Nó có nhiều kết thúc game lắm. Happy ending cũng có mà bad ending cũng có. Còn kho báu thì sao?
If we learn anything, great. If not,
thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No, not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Đi nào. Nói chung con Yen và con Cheat này con nào cũng tốt hết. Cùng đều cũng đều yêu thằng Geralt này. Cái nào cũng yêu hết. Nhưng mà chọn thì nên chọn một người thôi.
Geralt, remember I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
Đem tới đem con Cheat này cho tới tụi mà thợ săn phù thủy nè. Nó chuyên săn những người pháp sư phù thủy giống như con Cheat với con Yen.
What do you want? Here for my reward. What the hell for? For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Merigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the oven.
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Muốn nói chuyện với mình ghê.
I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Yeah, you might know how to handle witches when they're brought to you in chains.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you're crap witch hunters if a witcher's gotta do your hunting for you.
Listen here, mutant. Since we entered this town, we've made ashes of over 100 mages, alchemists, dopplers, and other vermin. So don't you be telling us how to do our jobs, got it?
Căng à. Vấn đề là chất lượng chứ không phải số lượng.
Quality over quantity. Because if it were about numbers, you might as well burn herbalists, village healers, hell, entire villages, black cats included.
You must think you're funny.
Maybe he is. Fuck if we know. Thing is, we've no sense of humor. Spread out!
Mình vô tình giết hết luôn á ta.
How you like that silver?
Mình ghê.
I think that's all of them. That was close. I must say, trickery and deceit, not your strong suits.
True. I prefer straightforward solutions.
Nãy mình chọn nhầm làm chọc tức tụi nó.
Fight first, ask questions later. We should search the office. Maybe we can find some documents mentioning Dandelion. I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk.
Ta có một chỉ thị mới của tổ chức cho một cuộc hành trình tiếp theo. Khi nào ngươi sẵn sàng gặp mặt, hãy đặt quyển kinh thánh của ngươi vào cái hộp nằm trong cột của tế đàn. Ngọn lửa vĩnh hằng ở góc tây nam. Chúng ta sẽ gặp nhau ở chỗ cũ. Đừng nói với ai về nơi ngươi sắp đến và cũng đừng mang ai đi cùng cả. Là cuốn kinh thánh này phải không? Ok.
Find anything?
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here, give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
I found a letter to Menga from someone important. A spy, I think.
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes, secret signals. Yeah, strong stench of spycraft here. This agent could know more about Dandelion.
Bet he does. Letter explains how to signal for a meeting. No mention of where it would take place.
Maybe Dijkstra can help. He knows everything.
Everything? Slight exaggeration there.
I'm not so sure.
Thông tin chiếc chìa khóa là đủ cho thằng đó.
No address? Why do I doubt this'll make Dijkstra smile?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us. Breaking our legs for failing to fulfill our part of the bargain.
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong, I hope.
Chúng ta đi thôi.
All right.
Về cái thằng khốn nạn kia.
Let's go.
Be glad to. Just not by way of the main gate. This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely not now. Come by later when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right.
Lúc nào đấy hãy ghé qua em. Nó đốt sạch sẽ luôn.
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
Don't mention it.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
Cái ở đâu vậy? Đùa.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward. I take it you've still no idea what happened to Dandelion?
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name, Yammerlak. Found a letter of his. Just one problem. It only details how to arrange a meeting with him. Makes no mention of where.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal, and he'll show up there the same day, just before midnight.
Cái quái nào mà anh biết việc này?
Probably shouldn't ask, but... Dijkstra, how the hell do you know all this?
I draw it all from the flight patterns of birds.
Your sarcasm. It gets tiring, you know.
I've far worse qualities than that, believe me. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
What a waste of wood. Enough for 7 winters.
Trái tanh bành luôn.
What? Get off.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Gì vậy?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come.
Sao nhiều dữ vậy? Đi tới đâu cũng có gặp nhiệm vụ vậy. Từ từ đi, để tôi làm xong nhiệm vụ này đi rồi tôi giúp.
The king of beggars, man. His name is Timboy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
Nhiệm vụ phụ đó để tao quay lại sau đi. Đi gặp một cái rồi bắt đi theo rồi nản thiệt.
What have you...
Này nó mua đồ nha.
So long.
The thinking customer Welcome.
What have you...
So long.
Bỏ bớt 3 cái quỷ này.
Your very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Tìm cái hộp ở đây, đúng không?
Must be the drop box.
Hey.
Gave the signal. Spies should show up in far corners before midnight.
I'm warning you.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain!
Toàn người lùn không? Người đáng ngờ. Người lai nè.
Now just to hide and wait. Blind man would even spot me here.
Nhấp đâu?
Beaver bugger me.
Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic.
Triss hả?
Triss? How'd you know to... Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner. Lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming. Hide. indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady, I never. But to a witch.
You can. Wouldn't recommend it, though.
giật 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 ngay chim mà.
I can take this.
Of course you can. But I'm just getting started. You must be thinking, this can't possibly hurt any worse. Oh, it can.
Enough! Enough!
So, gonna talk?
Yes! Yes! Just tell me what the fuck about!
Làm việc cho ai?
Pure curiosity. Who do you work for?
Won't say. No way!
Sure about that?
Radovid. I work for Radovid.
Ta đang đi tìm của cải của Siri.
Where'd Manga hide Dziki Gon's treasure?
I haven't a clue.
You realize one word and you'll howl with pain again.
Yeah, and yet I still say I don't know a thing. Does that make you think?
Think he's telling the truth?
Ugh, looks like it.
Radovid, what did he hope to gain by helping Manga?
He seeks to clear the field before he arrives.
Makes sense. Easier to take a city whose mages are gone.
Bastard. He'll pay for this.
Chúng ta đang tìm Dandelion.
We're looking for Dandelion. We know Manga captured him.
Right. That's what this is all about. A fucking minstrel. You might have said so from the start. Before you bloody started mucking my mind with magic. I can't believe it. For a miserable sap like that.
Muốn được xin lỗi sao?
Expect an apology.
No. But I've a right to be surprised, haven't I? The Dandelion is on Temple Isle. In the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menga's planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Positively spectacular.
Tìm được tung tích của thằng Dandelion rồi.
How can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menga's orders. Issued in person.
Damn it.
We'll find a way. I have an idea. Tell you later.
Đủ rồi.
Enough. We've learned everything we wanted to.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate incident behind us?
Not so fast. Geralt.
I know. He's seen too much.
Why? I told you. I'll never...
Either he dies, or I wipe his mind.
Lấy trí nhớ của hắn.
Strip him of his memory.
But I helped you. I helped.
It's not so bad, I promise.
Paisley and Gay.
Chứ giết nó làm gì, lấy trí nhớ.
How do you feel?
Base. Cruel. Vile. I could go on. But I need to get out of here. Now. Go home. Bathe. Then drink myself to oblivion.
Walk you home?
Not today, Geralt. Not today. But there is one other thing I wanted to talk about. So, mind coming by later? Manga's dead, true, but that hardly marks the end of my troubles.
Said you had an idea about freeing Dandelion.
Yes. We know he's on the island. And he'll stay there until Manga orders him transferred to Oxenford, right?
Mm-hmm. Problem is, Menga's dead. So...
No one else knows that. He could have escaped the fire. He could reappear. Him or someone very, very similar.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several 1,000 crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed.
Nhiệm vụ này dài phải cực. Nhảy lên nóc nhà chia ba.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
I believe I shall stop
Think I'd piss me trousers.
Even with the wall on, they still manage to pure fine.
The liquor is the same, but the clientele is not.
True.
Kingfisher.
Master Dandy.
Yeah, also... What are you serving? See you later.
Think I'd piss me trousers. What's this? What?
Thằng cứt kia nó đang ở đâu ta?
You!
Double shows.
Chắc nó trong quán rượu nhưng mà chắc ở trên tầng trên cùng hay sao ấy.
Yes, there'll be a big tournament soon.
Đúng rồi. Nhậu xỉn ói tà la. Đây. Chưa phải nữa hả?
Reuben takes a cut. Cleaver takes a cut. How's a man to tell?
Make a living. We've no monsters.
Trong đây à? Đây.
Geralt!
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Dandelion. I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri? Sounds like an awful lot of searching, but I do wish you luck.
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Horson Jr. He might know something.
Nhiệm vụ dài vãi cất.
Take care now.
Giờ đi tìm thằng Junior này nè.
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame, you would not be drinking Côte de Blessure.
No, she drinks me.
What a hug.
VIP betrayers.
No loitering round here. Don't be stupid.
Bạn làm lính canh bực mình. Bực thì làm gì nhau.
Do you like it here?
Giddy up.
Ooh. Oh, what's the rush?
Oh, what's he doing here?
How dare you!
I serve the eternal
That's
fire.
the easy
Fresh
one.
fish. What's this?
Use it.
Fresh fish. You call this fresh? This googly.
Ow!
You have the blood of many on your conscience. I see.
Tablets after the latest fashion. Get them here and
Ah!
Got right cabbage last night. That feels like...
Oh, nice razors you've
Have a
got
hard time
there.
finding any work here, Witcher.
Make sure the
Geralt of Rivia.
I'd expect shite.
And if
Weaver
I hired
wants
the
this
Witcher
bungle
as the
searched.
debt
One
collector.
searching.
Greetings.
Ah, you're Reuven's mate, aren't you? Heard of you.
You in charge here?
What's it to you?
Looking for Junior.
Welcome to the Horse and Hunters Club. Alas, we're forced to membership.
Thể thành viên.
And you're out of luck as far as Junior goes. Bugger's not here.
Know where I can find him?
No.
Bloody mess.
Just sort of happened. Came here, polite and all, to invite Horson Jr. to a get-together with his mates. Became obvious right quick that none here acknowledged the ancient right of hospitality.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Got my eye on you. Seems to me I've heard of you before, White
Ah!
Bear.
Nothing interesting here.
Find any work here, Witcher?
Seems to me I've heard of you before, Whitehair. Was the dwarves who popped Snow White's cherry. Fuck, you were playing that on us too.
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap. Nothing interesting here. Place has been scrubbed clean.
Không. Giờ mình ghé thăm đấu trường, ghé sòng bạc của thằng Junior này. Tìm được thằng này có thể mình sẽ bắt đầu tìm được cái thằng Lulu gì để giả dạng cái thằng Mengen để đi cứu thằng Dandelion. Nội mà chỉ có cái nhiệm vụ mà giải cứu với tìm thằng Dandelion này thôi mà chơi cả mấy tiếng đồng hồ là mình đã chơi từ mấy phần trước, từ phần trước rồi đó. Cái địch cụ nó trượt cái ăn xuống là chết luôn.
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy. Make a fine load sniffer if you weren't so tall.
Làm phải đi lại nữa, thiệt là khốn nạn.
All roads lead to my house. Oh, sleep beauty.
Don't touch. Run, Roach.
Have a hard time finding any work here, would you?
Come on.
Off to the latest fashion.
Ow! Murderer! Murderer!
Fresh fish. What's this?
Fresh fish.
You call this fresh?
Like the stars or the highway, you're high. You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause is sin shall be.
Dressed for a masquerade ball. They laughed at us. Perhaps to them we looked to be wearing costumes.
Got my eye on you. That's it, Roach.
Đi bộ cho nhanh.
Greetings.
Don't know you, not letting you in, and don't you fucking stand there.
Sure we can't work this out?
How's that?
I pay you, you let me in.
Give it here. Get in. And remember we've an eye on you.
Who runs the fights?
Igor.
Come on, get ready. Your turn now.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oi!
You that madman wanted to sound the
Remember our deal, mate?
I switched this sword for a rusty one. You need to hold on for a minute. You're looking for someone else, right?
Đây toàn là cướp không?
But you won't.
There's your coin.
That's it.
Mind the guards. And we'll take those.
I need work.
What can you do?
Good with a sword. Wouldn't scoff at working as protection.
And who here would you protect?
Phải có ai đó để giữ trật tự chứ. Vào thẳng vấn đề thì nó kỳ quá.
Claim any kind of experience?
Done my share of fighting. Wouldn't carry a sword if I didn't know how to use it.
Have you killed humans?
Sometimes.
Why not come out and say you're a Witcher? It's plain to see.
Not looking for any monster contracts. Need a regular job for a while.
I'll have to test you. I want to see how you manage in a fight, if you can fight at all. You shall fight in the arena, survive 3 bouts, and I'll put you to work.
Nghe.
Set me up.
Already have. Shall we start right away, or do you need time to prepare?
Always prepared.
Excellent. Let's see what you're worth. Remember, you fight to the death. The crowd doesn't take kindly to those who spare their foes.
Let's do this.
Ready your purses! Betting is open! From the far east, where a man's life is worth less than a cup of water, a witcher, a murderous mutant. His opponent, Gustav Rome, a man who cut his way out of Greece. Release the hounds!
Keep it together, lads.
The Witcher wins! Next fight! Born brawlers in battle! A fracas! A rumpus! A fray! The Witcher versus the Hairy Brothers! Straight from the wild isles of Skellige! Sired by a mountain bear! They live to kill!
Or end like your brother.
Never! The Witcher doing what he does best, face to face with beasts.
Quái vật hả? Nó đủ con gì vậy?
Especially for you, for the first time in a long time, release Boris!
Gấu hả?
Yet another win for the Witcher!
rowing Scragdom Farah. They tell me a true bruise had come to the arena. Would you believe it? They were right.
Cảm ơn. Này hàng Junior là phải không ta?
Cyprian Wiley.
Nè.
Known the most as Horse.
Đây nè, đúng rồi. Wilson Junior.
Well, we've nattered enough. Now,
Cleaver's dwarves are in the sewers. They've slaughtered the guards.
don't stand there like a sodden prick at a wedding. Muster the men and get out those midgets. And would someone please kill the blasted Witcher?
Cái kỳ.
Word the man, kill him!
Keep it together, lads!
I should search this hole.
Giờ mình sẽ đi tìm manh mối. Đường lên đâu ta? Này có chìa khóa đây. Vì gần đây đã xảy ra một số hiểu nhầm về kho báu và một ít máu ra đổ, mà chẳng vì lý do đếch gì nên ta muốn trấn an các ngươi rằng tất cả số tiền vẫn an toàn trong hộp khóa. Vốn một lò đó nghĩ rằng số tiền bị mất vì hắn tìm ở nhầm chỗ. Căn phòng bí mật.
Cocker!
Pam param, pam pam param.
Ow! Jeepers creepers! Look at them peepers!
Nếu mình thoát nhầm ra ngoài luôn hả ta? Đáng lẽ là phải đáng lẽ nè, chắc này căn phòng bí mật nè.
What is it, grey boy? Looking for adventure?
And remember, never venture into the pits alone. Always
It's not safe to go out in the streets anymore.
Đọc lại cái này coi. Phải đi xuống cái hành lang dẫn từ từ tầng trên đi xuống phía đấu trường.
Well, another freak.
Đây, cái này phải không?
The folk in this city, racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene. Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond them.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Now they've got their new king, perhaps the Skelligers will calm down.
What a smack!
The city, selling piss tech to children.
Đây. Nãy giờ đi vòng vòng. Đây.
Floor is worn by a moving door. Something behind this wall. Strange.
Có cái kiếm gì đây? Đức vua Geralt rất không hài lòng với kết quả công việc của ngươi. Lẽ ra ngươi phải quét sạch các thành viên còn lại của nhóm gọi là Big Four ra khỏi thành phố. Big Four có nghĩa giống như là tứ đại thiên dương vậy hả? Ra khỏi thành phố vậy mà bọn chúng không những sống nhăn lại còn biết được vai trò của ngươi trong các vụ ám sát hụt đó. Trong thời gian này hãy trốn tại nơi mà người đưa lá thư này sẽ cho ngươi biết và đừng để bị nhìn thấy. Đức vua hy vọng rằng sự thù địch lẫn nhau giữa các thành viên còn lại của bộ tứ sẽ hoàn thành nốt công việc mà ngươi định làm nhưng thất bại một cách thảm hại.
Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
Thằng này nó có liên quan với thằng vua Radovid nè. Vô tìm sòng bạc luôn. Hay là nói chuyện với thằng Radovid trước ta. Ông nói chuyện với cái thằng mập kia trước. Rồi hãy quay lại sòng bạc. Làm cho đúng thứ tự nhiệm vụ luôn. Có một nhiệm vụ phụ.
Hey, wait.
The great git.
Đã đủ. À, thằng nhóc này là dám dụ anh hả em?
Awful pale. Oh, you're scared.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp. Looking to enlist with the Temple Guard.
I do. What do you want?
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Có tin tức gì của Philippa không?
Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Junior đang làm việc cho quân Redanian, anh biết chứ?
Wiley, Horson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit.
You fallen out with Redania?
My sympathies have naught to do with this. Horson wiped his arse with our agreement. That's betrayal, regardless of his current allegiance.
Need someone who can get me into C Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians?
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.
Giờ phải vô ghé thăm sòng bạc của mình. Tìm sòng bạc luôn đi. Để nó dẫn đi tùm lum tà le. Á đủ má. Một em gái đang tắm.
Oi, cocker!
Mind the guards. Where's the thugs?
Hey, pretty boy.
Hanging about like...
Why are you even here?
Same reason anyone comes here. Play a bit, have a good time.
Invite only, mate. Shit out of luck.
Here's my invite. All yours if you want it.
Yeah, gladly take it.
Incidentally, bloody useless, these crowds. In Temeria, you could say, you met my friend Foltest. Down in Nilfgaard, it'd be, Emperor'd like to vouch for me. With this shite, nothing.
That's true. What we got here? Eh? Some fucking ship. Ship couldn't vouch for you? What are you gonna say? Meet my friend this ship? Bloody balmy.
Downright stupid.
Cho tao vô đi. Nói nhiều quá.
I just need to play one more time. I'll read you back.
You no strange bird.
I'll read you my house.
May I?
Why not?
Owner in? Something I gotta talk to him about.
I'm all ears.
It's alright. I'll look for a free table.
Splendid idea. The gaming tables are upstairs.
Leave me be. Another word out of you and I'll take you upstairs. Novigrad, capital of the world.
Gái điếm.
Cards lining up today?
A mutant? See any drowned dead? Or other shits?
Not hunting shitsards tonight. Looking for the owner of this establishment.
Oh, someone asked after him yesterday.
Who?
You know, I don't know. They crushed his head before I could get a good look. Man swimming with the fishes now. Horson's always been touchy, but this is going too far.
Really gotta talk to the owner. Know where I can find him?
I don't know squat. Wait a moment. Gentlemen, this here rogue wishes to speak to the owner. Any of you know where Junior is?
Chả có gì.
Should look around. Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me?
Đi lượm đồ trước đi rồi hãy nói chuyện sao? Thằng lùng à?
You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
Anh lại.
What's your name?
Rico. Rico Mayersdorf.
Why are you here?
What's it look like? Came here to sit and think.
Vô đánh bài.
Alright. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Horson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you help me. See him. He's sure to reward you.
Quá trời nhiệm vụ phụ.
you killed Finn. You told him all that.
Looking for Roach.
No one here by that name. Anything else?
I see. And behind you, that's a berry picker's camp?
We're, bird watchers.
Let me guess. That sword's in case you run into a hornbill.
No. Hornbills aren't endemic to this area. Don't migrate here either. You blind, Hortensio? That's Geralt, old friend of mine. Come in, Geralt.
Bạn cũ.
Safe and sound.
Vernon Roach, Temeria's last hope.
Laugh all you want. Temeria will rise again.
Roach, I cannot abandon them.
You can and must, because those are your orders.
They'll die, please.
We're done. Dismissed.
Thời gian này em làm gì?
What do you do here? Hunt Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael anymore? Temeria, that's what matters.
Sao anh lại ở đây?
How'd you wind up here?
Came with the army, of course. Its remnants. When Nilfgaard crossed the Yaruga, I dropped everything. Threw it all away to hell and rode for the front to fight the invader. Joined the Second Temerian army under John Natalis. We were to stop the Black One's advance along the Dol Blathana Mount Carbon line. And we did. For 3 days. Then they smashed us into splinters. Soon after, I heard Radovid was assembling his forces near Novigrad. That he'd promised to fight for a free North. Broke through with the remains of Natalis' army, but...
But
Radovid proved no better than Emir. So I decided I would mount my own fight.
Tôi đã nhìn thấy Willy. Biết cái tên nào giống như là Horizon Judeo không? Cái khúc này không có dịch.
I've heard of him.
Về hắn.
Not sure why you think he might be in my camp.
heard some birds chirping. You've got some of the same friends. Both seem to count Radovid among your allies.
These birds. They're terribly talkative. I'll need to see them. You'll have to point them out.
Mm-hmm. Meantime, Vernon, willing to help or do I need to keep looking?
As always, you've more luck than you deserve. I'm on my way to meet my Redanian contact. We're meeting near Oxenford, at a chess club.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you.
You trouble me, Krynos.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
Ready?
My contact awaits at the chess club. Let's get this over with.
Đối tác này là ai?
Your contact. Who is it?
Slippery little bugger. I'd have nothing to do with him. Were the circumstances any different?
Mean you don't trust him?
I trust no one, including you.
Come on.
So bored.
Something's not right.
Let's see what.
Checkmate. They say it's the game of kings. That chess teaches one to think strategically. What a load of rubbish. Both sides have identical pieces. The rules stay invariably the same. How does this mirror real life? Witcher, do you know why I play chess?
Để luyện tập hả?
For practice? To hone your thinking?
No. I play chess to reveal the game's secret. Blood thumps inside these chessmen. You need only listen, and you will hear. Dub-dub, dub-dub, dub-dub. A heart pumping with life. I take a pawn, and I hear flesh being rent. I win a piece, and I hear screams from the depths of its bowels. I want to break the chessmen open. Squeeze the truth from them. Do you see what I mean?
Có, tôi hiểu.
Yes, sire. Believe I do.
You know shit. You're merely humoring me. I was not speaking literally. First hidden truth. A monarch is always surrounded by fools. Understand?
I think I do now.
Unimportant. Let us speak. Why have you brought the Witcher here?
I think he'd best explain.
Expected a Redanian spy. Had no idea we'd be meeting a king.
When you've an opportunity to omit intermediaries, I'd suggest you avail yourself of it.
I'm looking for Cyprian Wiley, Horson Jr. I know Redania supports him.
Why do you seek him?
It's personal.
Fair enough. I'll not pry. I have placed Junior in a mansion in Oxenfurt. Very few know this. They'll not let you in unannounced. Thus, you must tell them you've come about the new whores. Junior constantly requests fresh women. I hear he doesn't treat them well.
I appreciate the gesture, Your Majesty.
A king should be severe towards his foes, generous to his friends. Apart from which, I'll expect you to return the favor. And also, Junior has lost his purpose. The Big Four is no more. I shall contact you to collect in due course. Now go. And you, Roach. We must speak another time.
Radovid's sinking ever deeper into madness as I see it.
I know where to find Junior. Don't really care beyond that.
Geralt, come to think of it, I too wanted to ask a favor. I have a terrible problem with Vess. Need someone to talk some sense into her. Come see me at the camp. I'll tell you more.
Let me think about it. See you, Roach.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Nữa, nhiệm vụ nữa. Một cái nhiệm vụ phụ nữa. Nhiều vải ra. Nhiệm vụ thất bại hả? Hôm nay mình xin kết thúc ở đây nha các bạn. Hẹn các bạn ở những video tiếp theo nha. Nếu các bạn thích hãy cho mình một like, một subscribe, một share nha các bạn. Hồi nãy chắc mình có làm một cái gì đó nên một cái nhiệm vụ phụ nó thất bại rồi nè. Để mình quay lại sale thử coi. Tạm biệt các